guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a haul slash swatch video of the Mark Lipclick Lipsticks. If you're not familiar with the Mark brand or the Lipclick Lipsticks, the Mark brand is a sub-brand of Avon, and the Lipclick Lipsticks have been around since the early to mid 2000s, I want to say, and they are actually the trend starters for the magnetic lipstick cases. They were the brand that sort of kicked off that concept. So thank you to Mark and to Avon for that creation, because we know a lot of people really love when you have the magnetic lipstick cases that just kind of snap together. So today I'm going to do swatches of these, and I have all of the shades. There are 3 matte shades and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regular shades. The regular shades are called a creamy shine, so they're sort of like a cream lipstick with a little shine. The mattes are obviously mattes. So the mattes are the newest addition to the line, obviously, since mattes have had a resurgence in popularity lately. And so altogether there are 10 colors to choose from. So I have all 10. Some of them I've had before, but now I have the entire line, and so I'm going to swatch those and show them to you. And I'm experimenting with different lighting today, so for my regular subscribers, tell me what you think about this lighting. Is it better? Is it worse? How is the color looking? You tell me, and excuse the pile of clothes I have back here. I'm still moving things around, so I have a fresh new pile of stuff back here that I'm working through. Does anybody else do that you're constantly kind of changing your room around? I have a really big clothing rack right here that you guys can never really see. I mean, you can kind of see some clothes hanging from it, but most of the time you can't see it. And this is the rack where I keep like my current clothes that I'm wearing, and then I have other closets and storage options where I keep clothes that I'm not currently wearing, and so I'm continuously changing that out based on seasons, or based on trends, or based on colors that I'm into, or, you know, based on who knows what at the time. But anyway, so I'm in the process of doing that right now, so that's what that is. Okay, so I'm going to start with the matte colors. So the 3 matte colors are Siren, Vixen, and Starlet. So they come in a little box like this. Now these are they're meant to be small, because the Mark line was originally designed for girls who are really out on the go, and they were making products that were meant to be able to fit right down in your little coin pocket in your jeans, you know, in your jeans, so that when you were out at the club, you could have your lipstick down in your pocket and it wasn't taking up any space at all, and, you know, you had access to it. So their line originally was designed for that. That's where the hookups came from, and they've since made the hookups bigger because women who aren't so much on the go started buying things and couldn't understand, you know, why they were, you know, created the way they were. But the lipstick bullet is the same size as a normal lipstick bullet. It's just the packaging that they designed to be smaller. So you do get 0.106 ounces of product in here, so there's plenty of product. So this color is Siren. Here's what the case looks like. It's got Mark written on the side. It's kind of a shiny case. You're not going to be able to tell because of the lighting, but it's kind of like a shiny, deep brown color. I really like the packaging for Mark a lot of the time, with the writing being pink on it. And so, as I mentioned, these are the original magnetic closure lipsticks. So the color Siren is it's a red, but it's like a kind of a deep red with almost a hint of terracotta. Now it's looking a little more orange because of the lighting than it is in realistic. It's deeper than that. It's kind of reflecting the terracotta orange undertones a little more because of the light. But it's kind of a deep shade. So let me just show you. I'm just going to swatch up my arm because I think that's the easiest place to see swatches. So nice, creamy, velvety color, and it is matte. And for those of you that are afraid of kind of an oranger based red, this one is a deep shade. It's almost, this is like the borderline between a blue based and an orange based red. So I wouldn't be afraid of this color. I think if you're going to venture into the orangier reds, then this is probably the safest place to start with that. So anyway, really pretty red. The next one is Vixen. And Vixen is your deep deep vixen-y shade, as you know, just as it sounds. It's almost like an eggplant plummy color in the tube. When you apply it, it's got a very sort of a violety berryness to it that you can see there. And these colors are really good because you can put them on kind of, you know, thick and opaque, but you can put them on real sheer, especially if you use a lipstick brush, and get that nice sort of tint that you like, or, you know, even patting it on. So I think for people who are on the fence either way about the level of opacity with a lipstick, these are good because you can take them either way. Okay, so don't be afraid one way or the other. If you think it's too opaque or not opaque enough, believe me, you can work it either way. The last color in the mattes is Starlit. And this one is a pink. It's a nice rose tone pink shade. Okay, so give it a little swatch. Hopefully I don't run out of arm space here. Let me go a little further this way for you so you can see. Alright, so a hint of fuchsia to it, darker than a Barbie pink, just a nice sort of hot pink. Really pretty. Okay, so that's it for the mattes. And then for the cream shine colors, the first one I have here is Gem. And this is probably the lightest of all of the shades, and I would say, you know, the most neutral, so to speak. I mean, neutral depends on your coloring. But you can see it's kind of, gosh, how would I describe this? I'm kind of at a loss for how I would describe this, but just, this is a deeper nude shade. Almost leans a little bit in between a tan or a salmon-y sort of color, but really nice. And again, you know, you can see that there you can see the shine to it. See how the mattes above don't really reflect, but this one has a real reflection. There's just a hint of shine there. And again, same thing with these. These tend to be a little more sheer than the mattes, but you can build them up to a heavier opacity, or you can wear them kind of sheer and thinned out if you want to. Okay, next one is Cha Cha. This is probably the most, maybe the most intense shade. I mean, the violet shade is, the purpley shade up here, Vixen, is pretty intense, but this is a red. This is like a hot mama red. Okay, and this one also does lean a little more, orangey, I think. It looks really orangey on camera. It is not that orangey. It's much deeper than that. But, you know, there's a hint of that to it. Really pretty. But you can see this one up here is much deeper in tone. Up here, in comparison to this one, this seems a lot more blue based now than it did before. Okay, but they still both lean a little towards the orange side, a little more than some. Okay, this next one is sort of the cream shine version, purpley plummy version. You know, there's the purpley plummy version here for the mattes. This is sort of the cream version. And this one is called Whiny, which I think is cute. Okay, so a nice purpley. It's got some, you know, it's got some kind of a little bit of a pink or mauvey reflectiveness to it, reflectivity sort of in there, but, you know, it is a purple, so. But it's kind of like I don't know, a mauvey purple, would you say? And sheared out, you can really kind of make it look more rosy than purple, I think, if you wanted to. So, really pretty. Next we have Hot and Spicy. And this one is kind of a true sort of brick terracotta sort of color. Deep though. Okay. It has a hint of, just a hint of sort of brownness undertones, which deepens it so it's not so orange. So this is a really nice option for somebody too who wants a darker shade, wants it to be, you know, a little red or a little terracotta, but doesn't want it to be quite so orange. This would be a really good option for you. The next one is Coral Fixation, and this is kind of the orangey coral color of the bunch. You know, nice, pretty coral color. Does lean to the orange side. I'm running out of arm space. Good thing I only have 2 left. So, really pretty. This for some people would be kind of the next closest thing to a neutral, I think. Probably this one, maybe this one, and this one are kind of more of your classic shades. That's what the thing I really like about this line is it's very unconventional sort of in its color choices, meaning the colors are similar to colors that we're used to, but they're very unique in how they're played out. You know, there's a coral color, but it's a very unique coral color. There's, you know, some terracotta shades, but it's a unique brick terracotta shade. This is a plum, but it's like, is it plum? Is it mauve? Is it, you know, what is it? You've got lots of options in your red and pink tones, and then they're still neutral, and it still has, you know, your deep shade too. So, or your deep plummy, berry, bright purpley shade that people like. So that's what I like about this, is the colors are a spin on the colors that we're used to. So they're all just really unique. This next one is called Baby Love. This one is kind of it's your classic rosy, mauvey pink. You know, they did not leave out the girls who just want something very safe and basic and pretty. So this is a favorite, I think, for a lot of people. This one and this one, for the people that are just safe and light and pale colors are their preference. And that's probably a first purchase for a lot of people. I would say Baby Love and Gem are probably, you know, 2 that they start with to get a feel for the line and then buy more. The last one is called Tutu, and this one is also kind of a rosy pink, but this is like your deeper rosy pink option. Okay, so you'll see that it's just a tad bit darker than Baby Love. And it's way down there by my elbow, so sorry, it was kind of hard to swatch there, but just a little darker, but still kind of a safe rosy pink shade. Okay, so there's all the colors, and I'm going to be doing looks with these over the next few weeks. So, you know, utilizing all different brands just to kind of give you ideas on looks that you can pull off with the different sort of colors that you're working with, okay? So 10 of these, I mean, this is a really good, if you want like a starter lipstick line where you need a lot of variety, you want a lot of variety, but you want some safe shades, but you really want to kind of mix it up. This is a really good sort of starter line to just get every color and start with, right? Okay, so I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions about any of those, I always say if you have any questions, then let me know. So obviously I would say the same thing again today. If you have any questions about any of those, let me know. If there's any specific looks you would like to see, including any of those, let me know, or any that you would like to see first, then let me know that in the comments. And also comment below and just tell me how you're doing. You guys know that I like to know how you are, because we are friends here, sharing information. That's what it's all about. So tell me how you're doing, and if you're new to my channel, then welcome and thank you so much for watching. And hopefully you will subscribe and come back and be friends with us as well. And if you don't mind giving the video a thumbs up, because that lets me know you're enjoying it, and it's also good for stats and all that kind of thing. And it's just good feedback to give if you enjoyed yourself. So thank you for watching. Tell me how you are, and keep watching, because I'm going to have I still have other hauls to show you guys coming up, and then I'm going to be showing you some looks with some of those lipstick colors. So I will see you again soon. Have a good day. Bye.